finishing creates fuel. Every completion releases psychological energy. The I did it spark that powers the next project. As Brendan Bouchard says, common sense is not always common practice. Everyone knows finishing feels good, yet few practice it daily. Extreme executors build a completion habit. Even small wins, sending that email, closing that sale, cleaning that workspace, strengthens the execution muscle. Momentum loves closure. The dreamer's biggest fear is criticism. They worry, what if I fail? What will people say? But failure is feedback, not finality. Les Brown encourages, shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you land among the stars. Doers reframe fear as fuel. They understand that fear and faith are powered by the same energy, imagination. They simply choose a different direction for it. Fear imagines disaster, faith imagines delivery. Execution is faith in motion. Transformation begins with one decision. I am done waiting. The moment you decide that results matter more than reasons, the shift happens. That's why I wrote my other book, Results or Nothing. It's not loud, it's internal. It's the quiet resolve of someone who refuses to be ordinary another day. Napoleon Hill wrote, first comes thought, then organization of that thought into ideas and plans, then transformation of those plans into reality. The beginning, as you will observe, is in your imagination. Dreamers stop at imagination, doers go the full distance to transformation. What fears has stopped you from executing in the past? How can we transform that fear into faith driven action this week? Who could model the doer identity for you to learn from today? The invisible rewards of doing. Everyone sees the results, the profit, the promotion, the recognition, but the deeper reward of doing is self respect. When you execute, you trust yourself again, you silence the inner critic that says you never finish anything you start. That silence is priceless. As Jordan Peterson reminds us, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Execution restores that inner comparison meter. You don't need to beat others, you need to keep beating your own yesterday. Dreamers depend on luck, doers depend on law. Dreamers say, I hope, doers say, I plan. Hope is not a strategy. Action obeys laws, sowing and reaping, cause and effect, effort and reward. Jim Collins is the one who observed greatness is not a function of circumstance. Greatness, it turns out, is largely a matter of conscious choice. Execution is that choice repeated daily. It's not glamorous, but it's guaranteed. Execution and faith are twins. Faith is belief that God will do his part. Execution is proof that you are doing yours. The parable of the talents wasn't about dreaming, it was about multiplying. The servant who executed received more. The one who buried his talent lost even what he had. Heaven rewards execution, earth respects it, hell fears it, because a man or woman who executes cannot be stopped. Neuroscience confirms it. Taking action releases dopamine, the motivation molecule. Every completed task wires your brain for future execution. That's why procrastination breeds fatigue. It withholds dopamine. So the more you execute, the easier execution becomes. That's how habits form. Repetition reinforces reward. James Clear said, each action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Doers keep voting for their best self, one task at a time. What vote are you casting today? What type of person do you wish to become? By the execution that you are carrying out today, you are voting for the type of person you wish to become. Welcome to day 11 evening session. My name is Aubrey Mavuli, the author of Marketing Sense. Success is do it yourself, results or nothing. Life is hard, choose your hard, and extreme execution. I've got another book, Fearless Confidence. See you